Hi everybody, welcome back. This is Kim. Thank you for clicking on this video. I wanted to do a ride with me video and it didn't really work out, but this is going to be about last Sunday, door dashing and Grubhubbing, and kind of how I choose which offers to accept and which to decline. So I really wanted to do a recorded ride with me with it. I really did. I've been asked to do one, and I was all prepared. I had every intention to do one. I borrowed my daughter's GoPro because I didn't want to use my phone that I use for dashing. I didn't want to try to video with that and then try to use it with, as the actual app and everything. So I borrowed the GoPro. I ordered a car mount that I could hook on the dash, which I thought, okay, that would be great. Let the video go. Supposed to arrive on Saturday. Well, it arrived, but a Porch Pirate hit and took it. That's right. Of all days for someone to come and steal something off our porch. This is a funny, not so funny story. We were at the zoo and got the notification that something was at the door. 2 or 3 minutes later, open it up and look, and basically watched this girl walk up to our house slowly, bend down, and take the package that was recently delivered by the post office. It looks like it was about 10 minutes before that the post office put it down there, so maybe she was following the post office van. I don't really know. Anyways, long story short, it didn't put a damper on the day because I knew what was in that package and it was not expensive. That's not the point. The point is that how could somebody do that? How could you think that that's okay? Anyways, I should post the video of it and let you see, but maybe I'll do that in another video. If anybody wants to see it, let me know. Just put it down in the comments and I'll post another video with that. I did plaster it all over Facebook, the Nextdoor app. I put it on multiple spots. The Ring camera, neighborhood news area, all that stuff. So anyways, she's being plastered everywhere. So anyone who knows her, I'm sure, has already told her. Anyways, so that kind of ruined my plan for Sunday. So all I had was a selfie stick. I tried really hard to record with that. But to use a selfie stick, you have to have the plastic cover case thing over the GoPro, and the sound was super muffled, and the video was shaky, and anyways, yeah, there was nothing really usable, so, oh well. I'm ordering another mount. Hopefully next weekend I can actually get some footage. I'm going to try. I am a little nervous to be in front of the camera. I don't like that. But I'm going to try it. So I'll give it a good try. We'll see what happens. Okay. So moving on, I'm switching the focus of this video to the offers that I got and how I choose which ones to take. I got screenshots of most of them. Well, because I was doing the video thing too, I was concentrating on that. So I skipped taking screenshots of a lot of things. Anyways, I got more than half of them though. So you'll get an idea. Okay. So first of all, which of these do you think I took? So here was a Farmer Boys, one order. It just showed the house. Okay, because I know where Farmer Boys is, I could estimate how far this was away. It did not get, Grubhub does not give mileage or what's in the order or anything. This is basically what the offer screen looks like. I knew, just because I know where Farmer Boys is in comparison to this, it's about a 10-minute drive or so. So for $11.52. Here is a deli order, which is 5.3 miles, which would probably take a similar amount of time. The Farmer Boys, maybe this would be a little bit further. The Farmer Boys is about in this area here. Anyways, but it was only $6. So this was almost twice as much money and just went a little farther than this. And I, $11.52 versus $6. What do you think? I took Farmer Boys. Okay, so now which one of these two? So here we have a 4.5 mile, 5 items McDonald's order versus a $7, 8.9 mile. I didn't even zoom in to see where this was going. I knew I wasn't going to take this one. This is less than $1 a mile, and it's just no way. No, thank you. Anyways, so this is the one I took. It was not a big deal. It delivered not very far from, 4.5 miles is not a big deal. It wasn't very far. It was a pretty quick drive, actually. And it's always ready. I know a lot of people hate McDonald's. I don't know why, but I have a good luck. I never wait more than a minute or two, and everything's packaged really nice. I love how they put the drinks and the cup holders inside of the bags, so I don't have to worry about things spilling. I mean, obviously, if you throw it around, it's going to spill, but if you just hold it in semi-normal fashion, you'll be fine. Anyway, so, yeah, I took the McDonald's. Now, this one, I took the first Denny's offer, but not this add-on. And let me explain why. People say, oh, why not? It's easy $6. Well, it wasn't. Because here's Denny's over here off this map. Here's Denny's. So this is delivering over here. So look how close this is, 4.7 miles, which it was 4.7 miles. The reason it was so far is because I was way over here somewhere. So I had to drive to Denny's and then back to this house. But this is really probably only about a mile from Denny's to this house. And then, so I took this, and then the add-on here was 6.25 for 6.1 miles. So I'm right over here, delivering over here. It says it's on my route. It is not on my route. I was coming from down here to Denny's and over there. And then this is clear over here, 6 miles out of the way. So they lied. Some people might take this. No, thank you. So I don't know. I don't know why they say that. That's definitely not on my route. It was completely out of the way. Yes, it was the same restaurant, but that's the only thing in common. Anyways, I didn't take it. Okay, so now here's 3. I want you to try to guess which one I took. So here's a 4.4 mile, $11 for McDonald's. Here's a 4.8 mile, 7 items for McDonald's for $8. This was $11, right? Here's a Cronies, 4.4 miles for $9.75. So you can kind of see in the dot where I am. I don't know, remember where I was here. I don't remember. Anyways, if you just look at the money and you look at the mileage, which one would you take? This is the one I took. It was about the same mileage. And like I said, most of the mileage is because of where I am at the time. Now this one, at the time when this one came, I was here, and here's the restaurant, so that was pretty close. And this one, I was pretty close. I don't remember where I was on this one. This is probably about 4 miles from McDonald's, so I was probably pretty close. It might have been in the same general area as here. These might have come back to back. Let's see. Yeah, they did. 1028, 1029. So I was in this. So it's extra $3 to go about the same distance. I don't know why they didn't lump these together, because I could have done them both at the same time. These are both going to a, pretty close to the same area. Anyways, regardless, I took this one. Okay, now here's 3 more. So we have a $14.45 Jack in the Box order. We have a Walmart with 4 orders for $28.50. Total of 16 miles. I don't know who would take this, but anyways. And then here is a Pimp My Pasta, 6.4 miles for $8.50. I think you probably know which one I took. I took this one. Now, you may not know that, actually. This was kind of far. It went to a McDonald's that was, a Jack in the Box. That was not the closest Jack in the Box to this house. It was a good, decent, so the one on Moore Park Road, I don't know how many miles that would be. I don't know, 5 or 6 miles. I don't really know how terrible at gauging that, but it was not close. This was probably about a 10 or 12 minute drive. But I was very close to the Jack in the Box, and I wanted to come back to Newbury Park, which is where this is. So this was a way to get me back this way. So it was a little further than I would have normally gone, but for $14, it was worthwhile to me. It made sense to me. So I took this one. Okay, so I think you get my strategy now. Which one of these do you think I took? Here's 11.3 miles for $9, 13.2 miles for $13, or 3.5 miles for $25. Okay, I think you know, I picked this one. Why? Well, it's only 3 miles for $12 versus 13 and 11. There was a little hiccup with this one though. I got to her house no problem, delivered the food, and then my app crashed. It was like stuck on the orange DoorDash screen and it would not load. So I couldn't mark the food as delivered, which was super aggravating. And it kept saying I was in a low connection zone or something. So I just drove around. I restarted my phone first, restarted the app. I tried all those things. I had Wi-Fi turned off. I just drove around until I had connection back, and then I set it as delivered. I contacted the customer and let them know that I'm sorry I didn't text them after I dropped the food off, and told her what happened, and she was super nice about it and everything. So anyways, I think it's fine, but that was annoying. It was a good 20 minutes before the app came back up, which I did not enjoy. Anyways, so that was that, but this is the one I took. Okay, so as you can see, yes, I am picky. It needs to make sense to me. I'm not out here just for the fun of it. I want to make money. Gas here is over $4 a gallon. That's expensive. I never take any offer under $9 unless it's an add-on and it really is on my route, not like the one I showed you. Meaning I do not have to go to another restaurant and the person's home is literally on the way to the other. That's the only way I'm going to take it now. I dual app, but 90% of the time I just do one app at a time. So if I get a Grubhub, I'll pause DoorDash and vice versa. It helps me pick the best offers because I just wait and see when a good one comes, whichever app it is. I don't deliver to apartments or condos where parking is an issue because I just don't want to deal with it. I don't want stress. I don't want aggravation. I don't want to have to worry about where I'm parking, how far I have to walk, what's going to happen to my car, etc. I don't deliver to areas that are far away because then there's a long drive back where you can't get offers, so it's just deadhead time. It's money that you can't make any money during that time, sorry. There's a few restaurants I avoid just because of super long waits or they just don't treat dashers well. And I find that if I decline a few losers, eventually a good offer will come. And if not, maybe it's time to go home. You know, if I get a string of 10 or 15 losers, you know, in a short period of time and nothing good comes, then you know what? I'm just going to go home. Take that as a clue that it's not going to be a good day. So anyways, here's a few more. Which of these do you think I accepted? Here's a 10.7 mile for $11, 7.8 miles for $10.25, or $12.25 for 3.9 miles. It's kind of a no-brainer. I took this one. And habit around here is hit or miss. This one was ready, which was great. Sometimes you have to wait a few minutes, but most of the time it's okay. This one was okay. Anyway, so yeah, so I took that one. And which one of these? I took, I'm not going to tell you yet. Let's see, 3.6 for $8.50, 1.7 miles for $10, or this, who knows what. There's no amount of items, no amount of miles. I do know this is in Camarillo, which is a totally different city, so that would be a far drive over there. If you have to go up I think I've described this before, but there's a hill between Camarillo and like Thousand Oaks Newbury Park. It's called the Caneo Grade. People drive crazy on that hill. They slow down for no reason. There's a lot of accidents. Traffic builds up there a lot. Anyways, this would have been a really long drive there and a really long drive back. And anyways, no. So I took this one. This nice short delivery for $10. So that was an easy choice for me. Okay, here's a few more. 11.5 miles, again into Camarillo for $17.75. 3.4 miles for $5.25, or this $14.32. So this one is a pretty short drive. This is maybe, I don't know, 2 miles probably from the restaurant to the person. Like I said, they don't give you the mileage, but I've lived here for many, many years, so I know how far these places are. So anyways, I took this one, the Tony's Pizza. And it was ready when I got there, which was great. This is an example of why it pays to be patient. This was offered at $9.75 for 2.9 miles. But it was Wood Ranch Barbecue, which is an expensive barbecue place, and 11 items. Their stuff is not cheap. And look what I got. Woohoo! That was the biggest tip I think I've ever gotten from one person. So that was exciting. So it was bigger than the $9.75 shown. It was $40.63. So my gut told me to take that one, and I'm glad I did. Or somebody else could have benefited from that. I averaged just under $40 an hour on Sunday, which was fantastic. I think it came to 38 something and change. I worked from 10, a little bit before 10 until about 2 o'clock, and then again from 5 till about 7:30. So, those were the peak times. I didn't work during the dead time in the middle between like 2 and 5. But anyways, it was great. I had a great day. It was super hot, so I was a little uncomfortable, but it was worthwhile. So anyways, decline the duds. Wait for good offers. There's no reason to take a $5 offer. There's no reason to take a $3 offer. I don't get any $3 offers, thank goodness. But if this person didn't tip, this would have only been $4.25. So that would have sucked. Anyways, know your worth. Know what your time is worth. You need to not only pay for gas, but the wear and tear on your car. And you need to be making some money. That's what this is all about. It's not just for the fun of it. Figure out what your hourly pay is. If you're making $5, $6 an hour, this isn't worthwhile to you. You need to go get another job. If you can't, I know all markets are different, and I know everyone's going to come at me and say that. And I live in a nice area where people tip well, and I appreciate it immensely. But it's also very expensive to live around here. So, that comes with it. But I think you need to really know your self-worth and hold out for offers that make sense to you and allow you to earn a living, because otherwise, why are you doing it? Anyways, last thing I wanted to know is, what's your strategy? Comment below. I'd love to know how you choose which offers to accept and which to decline. What's your minimum? And how far will you go? And do you have restaurants that you avoid? I'd love to hear your opinions on all that. Anyways, thanks again for visiting my channel, and I'd appreciate it if you subscribe, and please like this video if you enjoyed it. Thanks for stopping by.